Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It is now almost 4 o'clock. I've waited until late today to do a video because it's been very dark and miserable all morning and it's just brightened up. I had to take a walk over to the post office to post 1 or 2 orders, and I was beginning to think I was going to have to get my car out because the rain just never stopped. But then all of a sudden it stopped. I think it wasn't drizzle, but the air was damp when I was walking over because even my hair felt a little bit damp. I didn't put anything on my head when I went over. But it's really brightened up, so because when it's very dark and dull, the picture on my screen is very dark and I have to put the light on, and then the light spoils the video, so it doesn't make it look natural looking. But it's really brightened up, so that's why I'm late today doing a video. But I'll wait until after I've been over to the post office. But anyway, I am doing a little bit of this is the cardigan I'm doing for my pattern, but it's also the cardigan is spoken for because a young lady called Rhiannon is buying it for one of her little girls, but she's also asked me to knit another one for the older little girl, which I thought she would when she asked me for one. She always got them for both girls. So I'm doing the one for the older girl from the knitting pattern as well. So it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm doing a pattern as well as, and it's an order really. So I've done the back. I worked out the front for this one. It's from it's a 24 inch, but it's from the 22 size because it's Aran, not double knitting. This actually looks, the colour looks a lot paler on the screen. It doesn't come up, it's a bit brighter, the colours. The pink is more like a shocking pink actually. It's the colours look a bit paler on the screen. And I am halfway through the other side, so with it being Aran as well, it'll not take as long because there's not as many rows as what I have to do with double knitting, and it's the same number of stitches if I was doing a 22 inch, but so that's how far I've got with that one. And I'll put that down for a minute. Oh, I'll put the pieces in my bag. Where's that one? And they're out of the way. And I did a bit more of my own, which I'll be doing again tonight, so that's coming on quite well. It won't take me too long I only spent about an hour last night on this. Couldn't stay awake. That's what happens of a night time, you know. I'm up very late of a night time. And I don't get up before 8 o'clock in the morning, but I still have trouble staying awake of a night time. I think a lot of us do. I did even when I was younger. It wasn't just my old age. Put that down there. And I was drinking my tea as well because I had to have a cup of it. It wasn't cold when I walked over to the post office. I didn't have to have my hat and gloves on like I have done. But the last couple of days, yesterday and the day before, was a lovely day. It was a lovely walk over to the post office. The sun was shining, it was quite mild, and then today. It always happens, you know, you never get 3 days the same, which is what happened. But this morning I have been doing another bag. The one with the bottom on. This one's for Emma. But she asked for one of the ones with the bag for her mum. It's for her mum, this one, so I'm doing that one for her, and I'll have that one finished by tomorrow, so I'll be able to post that one off to Emma tomorrow. And this is very hard to when you do these, the bottom bit, it's easy doing the stitches all the way around, but when you're crocheting, I'll put that down out of the way. When you're crocheting, you can't scrunch it up like when you do just a chain and that. You can hold that whole chain in your hand. Well, you can't do it with this. It's very awkward. it takes about, I think about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 rows before I can start crocheting really fast, because I have to sort of hold it and go over the edge, you know, like that. I can't hold the whole thing in my hand. But once I get further up, I can get the hook. I'll show you what I mean here. I can start holding this like that. And it's a lot easier when you can do that. As having to hold the whole base like that. If I was doing the base and then going, you have to hold it, the base in my hand and go through the stitches. It's very awkward until you get a little bit of the bag done, and then you've got something to hold onto without having to hold onto the base. If anyone's done anything like this before, they'll know what I mean. But anyway, I'm putting that away for now, because that's finished until tomorrow. And I only have 2 of these left, 2 of these, and there is one. It's suddenly gone dull and my screen started going dark. I'm going to have to put the light on. But anyway, I only have 2 of these left, and one is my friend asked me to make her one, my friend who I do the bingo with. And another lady who emailed me. I just posted another one. I've posted 2, one yesterday and another one today. One went to Jane, so yours is on its way to you, Jane, with your knitting patterns inside as well. So I posted that one off to you, Jane. So one for my friend and one for another lady called Rosemary, who messaged me in an email and asked me to do one for her. Only I thought I only had one left, which I was keeping for my friend. I even want to do one for myself, and I've got none left for myself. But that's the way things go. And then I was looking in my bag for a bit of waste wool and that, and there was another one in the bottom of the bag. I had missed that one. I forgot. I thought I only had 5, but I didn't. I had 6. Now, there's a little bit of annoyance about these as well, because I couldn't remember exactly how much I paid for them. I thought they were about £1 each, something like that. I'm sure I thought I got 2 for £1.99. So I had to go back on one of my, I'm going to put the light on because it's getting darker outside. It must be going to rain again and my picture's going dark, so excuse me a moment. That's a little bit better. I thought it was too good to be true. So anyway, like I'm saying, these are spoken for. And my friend messaged me when she first seen the one that I put up on, because I put it up on Instagram and it goes onto Facebook automatically, and my friend's on Facebook and Instagram, she's seen it and she rang me. Do me one of those bags, Sheila. I said, right. But you have it for Thursday. And no, I will not. She thinks, I said to her, you know, Anne, you think you're my only customer when you ask me for anything. So I told her straight she is not getting it for Thursday. She'd expect me to do it. I mean, it's Thursday tomorrow. We've got bingo tomorrow and she expects me to have it for her, but I've told her no, she's going to have to wait. It'll be the next Thursday when she gets it, because I just haven't got time to do it that quick, you know. And she says, well, I want a peg bag. And I says, what do you want a peg bag for? I says, your washing line's only 6 feet long. She's only got a small washing line because she's only got a very small, it's a front garden actually, but it's a very small front garden, and that's about 6 foot, that's as far as a washing line goes. And she used to stop being cheeky. I says, well, you can get all your pegs in your hand when you hang your washing out. I like to wind her up, you know. But anyway, that's one I've got to do for her, but I am not starting it till after I've finished the other ones I have to do, which will be, you have to wait until next Thursday. But another thing about these, I had to go back onto my YouTube videos because I couldn't remember exactly how much I had paid. I thought I had paid $1.99 for two. So I thought, oh, I'll look on my, I'm bound to have had a shopping haul when I was done Temu, because I got them from Temu. Sure enough, I found it, and I found them, and I actually paid £1.09 for each of them, with 6 that I bought. And I don't know where I got 2 for $1.99 from, but there's not much difference anyway. They were £1.09 each. So I thought, I need some more, because people have been asking me for them, and one lady's asked me for a longer one. She wants a longer one. She probably wants one of those bags that I do for keeping your balls of wool and that in. So I thought, well, I'll look for some. I'll look on Temu. I'll look for some more this size and some more. So see if I can find any of the longer ones to do on the. Because it is better having a base like this on the bottom of the bag instead of just crocheting it. You know, we have been doing them. And I couldn't believe how much they were when I looked on Temu. This one exactly the same as this. They were selling them single for £4.97. I couldn't believe it when I looked at it, so I kept looking. And usually on Temu, you can keep looking the same thing. You find it cheaper and cheaper if you keep looking. But I found them in packs. But the packs were too expensive as well. They just wanted too much for them. I know they're leather. They're all leather. That's what it says on the thing. And I can tell by the smell of them they're leather. Now I thought, I'm not paying that. So I looked to see if they had any longer ones. I couldn't find any longer ones at all on there. But I will keep looking on Temu, because I know it was when I first bought these ones, I think they were a special offer. So maybe that was why I got them the price they are. But I never expected them to be that price when I looked. So I looked on eBay and Etsy. They were more or less the same price as Temu, so Temu was no cheaper. And then I looked on Amazon. I found them an awful lot cheaper on Amazon. Amazon is usually more expensive than eBay, and you would have normally more expensive than anything on Temu. But I managed to buy 4. They're not exactly the same size. I wanted the same size as these ones, because these ones are, forget what width was my tape measure. I've lost it. There it is. These ones are 3 inches, the shorter side, and 10 inches, the longer side, which is actually in most of the sizes see in centimetres. 8 centimetres by 26 centimetres. The nearest I could find to them was 30 centimetres by 10 centimetres, 4 inches I think. So they are a little bit wider and a little bit longer. I couldn't find any at all. This particular one, except one place selling them separate for £12 something. I'm not paying that. But I got a pack of 4 of the slightly larger size for £9.09, I think it was. And then I looked for the larger ones as well, and I found a pack of 4 of the larger ones for just under £10, £9.99 I think they were. But the only thing is I couldn't pick my own colours. They come in 4 colours, and you just have to have the colours they send. So that's what I've picked. So I've got 4 a little bit larger than this one. So any of the bags that I was doing for these are going to be slightly larger now. And I will have to charge a little bit extra, because they still worked out at over £2 each. £9.09. That's £2.27, about £2.27. So I'm going to have to charge a little bit more for the larger sizes, because I was just charging £10 privately, but they would have been a bit more than that on eBay if I was selling them on eBay, because of the selling fees on eBay. So I'm going to have to charge about £11.50 privately for the makeup for the, because there will be extra wool as well in the size that I do. But anyway, I'll still keep looking on Temu because they might come back again, the price that I paid for these eventually. If you keep looking, things do come by for you. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to get on with my knitting again. And I also, while I was on Amazon, you do have to order. I haven't got an account, you know, with the Prime on Amazon. So you do have to pay postage. But it's free if it's over £25. Well, those things didn't come to £25. But I thought I'm going to be paying nearly £5 postage. I might as well get something else. And then I thought, I used to have a TV tuner on my laptop because my television, my room is quite large and my television is only 32 inch. I could do with a larger television, but I very rarely watch it. But whenever it's on, if there's any writing on the screen, my eyesight's okay close up, but the long distance, I probably need new glasses as well. I can't read what's on the screen. So I prefer my laptop. You know, I usually have anything on my laptop I can see perfectly because it's sitting there in front of me. And I used to have a TV tuner quite some time ago where I got all the TV programs on my computer. But I'd had it for quite some time, and I think it was my older computer, it was Windows 8 when I got it. And when I tried to put it onto Windows 10, this computer I've got now, the one I'm doing the video on, it is Windows 11, but it used to be Windows 10, and I did that, the free upgrade you gave to Windows 11. And when I tried to put it on here, I had a lot of trouble with it, so it was breaking up. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't, and I think it's maybe not right for Windows 11. But it went up the creek anyway, I couldn't get it going anyway, and the aerial was one of those little thin aerials where I think the area for me where I live is Pontop Pike. I think that's what the reception comes from for our TV. And anyway, I thought, oh, I could do with a new TV tuner. I think I'll get a new one to make sure it's for Windows 11 for this one. So that's what I did. I sorted that out, and I thought, well, when I had a look what came with it, it was that little thin television aerial thing again. So I bought a better little portable television aerial that I could just stand by the computer with. So I added those as well to me. Bit more than the $4.99 or whatever the postage was. But it was something I needed, so I use whatever comes into my PayPal account to pay for things like that. So that's what I did. And at least ordering from Amazon, I know I'm not going to have any trouble if there is anything wrong sending it back. I wasn't sure about Temu or anything like that, even eBay, because I've had to send things back through Amazon before and I've had no trouble at all sending them back. That accept, you just tell them what's wrong with anything and they accept what you say. So anyway, what I've ordered is supposed to, free delivery, supposed to come by Saturday, but they said that the last thing I ordered and it came about on the Thursday, I think it was. No, it wasn't the Friday. So I'll probably get it sooner than what they say anyway. So anyway, that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.